Hey, good morning, guys. This is week 4, day 3, Abraham's faith. Yeah. Well, Abraham, remember last time or 2 times ago, he got a promise from God that he would have a son, and he had a son named Isaac. It was his only son. In his old age, he wasn't probably going to have any more. He don't think so. I mean, this is his inheritance. Oh, and he was all proud of him, and he took care of him and doted on him. Everything was looking good. Till one day, God talked to Abraham. He says, Abraham, I want you to go to a mountain that I will show you. And I want you to sacrifice your son, your only son. And Abraham's like, okay, I'll go. Abraham trusted Jesus. And Abraham went. He got Abraham and Isaac. And he grabbed a fire. He got some wood and some guys to help him. Get out of the stand up crowd. He had his servants go with him, and they took off on a journey. And they walked and walked and walked. So Abraham looks up and he spots the mountain. And he's like, there it is. That's the mountain. It's not on the screen because it's over here. It's over here relative to Abraham. And Abraham's looking up and says, where's? I see my mountain. So Abraham goes. And, all right. Abraham turns to Isaac and says, all right, Isaac, we're going. He told Isaac to grab the wood. And he had the fire. Then he turned to the other, those that with him, and says, y'all stay with the donkey. You stay here. Me and the lad are going to go to worship God, and then we'll come back to you. He did say we, because he really thought, I'm going to kill him, but God's going to raise him up. So he goes up there. He gets up on the mountain. Abraham goes, binds up Isaac, and puts him on the altar, and the wood. Put the wood on there too first. And put Isaac on the altar. Pulled out his knife, and he's like, all right, it's time. And he got everything ready. And he reaches up his hands in the air to slay Isaac. And as he's going to come down, Angel runs down there and grabs his hand. There. Grabs his hand and stops him. And Angel says, don't sacrifice your son. Yeah, God tell him, because I've seen that you are faithful. You will not withhold anything from God. Even your most prized possession, you will not withhold from God. And then they heard something. Well, I guess he pulled Isaac off the altar. And then they heard something. They get looking around, and they found it. There was a ram caught in the bushes, and he couldn't get out. So Abraham came and grabbed the ram, and sacrificed the ram, saying, God has provided a substitute. And that's really a couple stories in there, isn't there? Because you got Jesus as our substitute. We should have been on the altar because we've done stuff wrong. We should have been punished for our sins. But Jesus, which would be the ram, came in there, and he is our substitute for us. And then there's the other one, is Abraham was willing to give his most prized possession to God. What are we ready to give to God? What will we give? Or will we go, you know what, God, you can't have my Xbox. You can't have my favorite Barbie. You can't have my favorite football signed by Troy Aikman football. You know who that is. You can't have them. No, I can't give up that. Or we'll be like Abraham and said, you know what? Even though I really, really like it, if you want me to give it up, give it to you. I'll give it to you. So, a couple things to think about. And I will see you tomorrow. And I don't know what tomorrow is. Where's my book? You're sitting on it. Alright, what is tomorrow? Rebecca becomes a bride. But whose bride? And who's Rebecca? Guess we'll find out tomorrow. Bye.